It is the popular saying that a healthy society is a wealthy one. On the Great Mind program, medical experts are available to provide solutions to various health challenges. You desire greatness in life. Successful men and women in the society are available on the Great Mind program to reveal to you the secrets to their greatness. The Great Mind of Nancy Oshogbo is a watch for all. Meet me on the program every Sunday between 3:30 and 4 p.m.
Happy Sunday to you, all our viewers at home. It is another exciting moment with me, Bola Olayode, on the program The Great Mind. This week we are focusing on the induction and capacity building retreat organized for the newly inaugurated board members of Osun Anti-Surveillance Agency. Knowledge remains the most powerful weapon to change the world. No wonder the popular saying goes thus: knowledge is power. Osun Anti-Surveillance Agency is an organization that acknowledges the importance of knowledge acquisition and the right application of the knowledge acquired for efficiency and effectiveness. This, however, informed the comprehensive 4-day induction and capacity building retreat organized for the newly inaugurated board members and management staff of Osun Anti-Surveillance Agency, where the governor of Osun State, Senator Ademola Jackson-Udin Adeleke, urged the participants at the training to make positive impacts with the they acquired at the training. Governor Ademola Adeleke, who was represented at the retreat by the Commissioner for Health, Barrister Jola Akintola, emphasized the importance of hard work and efficiency for all political and non-political appointees of the present administration under his leadership, stressing the need for teamwork and collaboration to overcome challenges.
I want to congratulate and appreciate our amiable governor for these achievements. I remember when we were in Lagos for one of these programs with ES, OSHA and ES primary health, and Dr. Akindele mentioned some of these achievements, especially the enrollment of 23,000 pensioners. Some of the executive secretaries from other states and their commissioners were writing it down, and they promised to emulate us and to copy same. By the time we met the next time, they were proud to come and say, oh, they copied Osun State, and about 3 different states have emulated us by enrolling their retirees. And only I say be Osunlari. So, Dr. Akindele, I want to especially congratulate you too for what you have done. Now, I want to advise and implore members of the board to take this induction training seriously. I would have loved to be around, because no knowledge is lost. I love training so much. I remember when I was appointed secretary to the local government about 21 years ago. That was my first political appointment. As a lawyer then, that I was secretary to the party in my local government before the appointment. And after the appointment, the will follow. I started thinking of what I would do when I get to that office. What exactly are they asking me to come and do in the office as the secretary? Will I be the one to be taking minutes of all that happens in the local government? So, but fortunately, that same night, they announced to us that there will be orientation and induction retreats for all the newly appointed political office holders. That is where I learned what I will be doing for the next 3 years in the office. And since then, I don't joke with induction training or retreat. So I will advise our members, our colleagues, to listen carefully to the resource persons, even though most of us are learned, most of us are lettered, we are well educated, but we learn every day until we get to our grave. So please take it seriously. And some of these things you will learn will be what you need and what you use till, or what you will even need later. And I think you understand what I'm saying by this. They are very friendly and accommodating. I advise that to accommodate our people. The powerful years. Now, the ES talk about enrollment of people from the informal sector. I know it's not going to be as easy as the registration and enrollment of people at the formal sector. I'm aware. But I have no doubt whatsoever in my mind that whatever challenges that comes will overcome them. If you aspire to, I can see what you desire, what you have in mind for the state. And then, like we used to say when we were in school, if you aspire to acquire what you desire, never retire even if you perspire or fire. So as if you have that, there is no obstacle that you won't surmount.
Meanwhile, earlier in his welcome address, the Executive Secretary of Osun Anti-Surveillance Agency explained the importance of the retreat.
Our own indefatigable Honorable Dr. Muyiwa Olajimeji is on his way, and any time from now he will join us. But we have to start this opening ceremony. So he sent the key to open the ceremony, and I have humbly given the key to the Honorable Commissioner so that he can open it. He will join us any time from now. He has asked me to warmly welcome you to this opening ceremony of the retreat and training for the board members. It's been a while that we had a board on OSHA, and having it now, it's a good thing that we're starting on this note so that we can appreciate the government and appreciate ourselves. We can also share knowledge on our managerial skills, extend that to us as active workers at the OEs. We want to assure you, now I'm matching the two, number 3 and number 4. So when I sit down, you won't call me for another keynote address. I'm addressing the two together. OSHA was established by the Act of Parliament in 2018. And that act came with the edit of the OSHA. Now, one of it is the establishment of a board for OSHA. And most of the people in the board of OSHA are statutory members. About 90% of people in OSHA are statutory members. That's why you'll find a lot of seasoned administrators present in our board. It's a good thing, and I think we should appreciate those who enacted the law to establish OSHA products. The agency did not start full operation until about 2 years later. But since the enactment of the law, it became compulsory for all civil servants to get part of their money deducted into this scheme. The scheme that the agency will be operating is the Osun Health Insurance Scheme. And 1.5% of the basic salaries of all our civil servants were deducted. This started immediately after enacting the law, and the deduction went on till OSHA becomes fully operational. So what that means was that, at least for that 2 years, there was accumulation of funds in the OSHA, which allowed a smooth takeoff when the OIS program started. When I came, and the operation has been very smooth, also occasionally the state agency will get support, technical support, financial support from the federal government, especially when it comes to the issue of the vulnerables. And that with what we have from the civil servants has been the pillar on which OSHA stands and operates.
He also used the occasion to highlight the giant strides being made by the agency since his appointment as the Executive Secretary of Fortune Health Insurance Agency in the past few months.
This has been on like that. When I came on board about 6 months and a few weeks ago, the statistic I had was that we have about 248 enrollees, 48,000 enrollees in the register of OSHA. Most of these people, about 244, were formal sectors. That's the civil servants and their families. So what's that? The interpretation of that was that we had just 4,000 informal sectors. Informal sectors are people who are not civil servants and their families. The yalogers, the Okada riders, the baker sellers, the barbers, the mechanic, artisans, and things like that. So we have just 4,000 on board. And when I look at the statistics of Osun State, the last statistic puts the population of Osun State at 5.5 million. What this translates into is that we have over 5 million people that are still not enjoying the health insurance. That's a great number. It's really very low when we consider the economic reality of our society. For instance, the cesarean section from our old rate was 30,000 naira. I don't think anybody would be happy to say he does the cesarean section and is collecting 30,000. Other things are like that. So we have done the upward review of our tariff so that at least the providers can have some economic relief. We have also tried to expand our scope. There were some ailments that were not captured by the OIS before. We have expanded so that more ailments can be captured and we can have attention to more people. Also, we have almost completely digitalized our system. In those days, you have to carry Ghana Must Go with files to OIS that this is your bill. And it takes a long time, sometimes 6 months, 1 year, before those bills are processed. We have completely digitalized our system now. And if you anywhere you are, you can always press computer and we will see your activities at the headquarters. Even now, it is possible for an intending enrollee to download the app, the OSHA app, and register and make the payments, and we'll see it immediately. And also, we have reduced the time it takes for you to get a card. If you register today, I can assure you that within 2 weeks, you'll get your card. You start enjoying your registration.
Because you know that the governor of Osun, Senator Nuruddin Jackson, Ademola Adeleke, will do anything for excellence. He's somebody that has the mind and has the vigor to do anything good for the citizen of Osun State. He has given us full support for all the things that we're doing in OIS, and that is why we've been having the success. There is a rhyme when we were in the nursery school, say good, better, best. May I never rest. So my good is better and my better best. We shall continue to do all that is necessary to make Osun State the best.
Delivering the going message at the retreat, Dr. Michael Oyenude, Special Advisor to the Governor on Primary Health Care, commended the leadership and members of staff of Fortune Health Insurance Agency for their commitment and also urged the board members and management to effectively utilize the knowledge being acquired at the 4-day retreat to the fullness.
To address you on this important retreat training workshop for Osun State Health Insurance Agency Governing Board members. Permit me to once again offer my congratulatory wishes to all the newly constituted 15-member Health Insurance Governing Board charged with repositioning the agency with improved performance. I commend the leadership of OSHA for this timely and important retreat stroke training workshop, which I believe will equip the governing members with renewed strategies and ideas that will position OSHA to be the leading state insurance agency in Nigeria. Recall that health is a cardinal agenda to His Excellency Senator Ademola Jackson Nuruddin Adeleke, my performing governor, and I want all of us to give him a round of applause. We have an excellent governor, and I believe that God has given us a very rare kind of opportunity to have a governor like this, at this particular moment of excellence. We have been enjoying working with this governor, being one of the leaders in the healthcare or at the local level. In addition, I encourage all the governing board members that they should be firm in discharging their oversight roles, which are policy formulation and appraisal of implemented tasks by the management board, so as to enhance performance and credibility of the operations of the agency. In my final charge on the task ahead of board members, I would like to re-echo and lend credence to the governor's words to you all, that with the caliber of people in the board, we only expect the best, and we wish you well in your assignments. In conclusion, let us remember that our health is not just a personal matter, but a collective responsibility. Let us stand united in our commitment to making health care, provision and delivery in our state a benchmark for other states in Nigeria to follow. Before I close on my remark, I want to specially congratulate my ES, Dr. Razak Akindele. He has been so impressive to me, and I've said this before, on some other fora, that this is somebody who has demonstrated to me that he is a world quality, world class kind of physician. So I want us to clap very well for him.
Mr. Abiodun Ojawoye also asked this to say.
Deeming it necessary to organize this program, because it's not all agencies that are necessary to, allow their members for the retreat in a very wonderful location. This is actually my first time of coming to this venue. I've been to a lot of venues, but this particular venue, I saw the lush green garden there. I was like, wow, this is a good place. Like pharmacist morning, we always say, our father, we are partners in progress. Because without you doing the necessary things, the father will be useless. And I want to say, I've attended meetings in our head office with various other, coordinators, and we don't have issues with this NHI, the Osun State Agency. In many states, there are a lot of, issues that come up, and we don't have such issues with us here. We just thank the management. Share our smiling yes. Thank you, sir. Because anytime we need to get across with the agency, they are always very prompt, and we get things easily with them. Thank you very much. I want to believe we have a wonderful time here. I've gone through the outline of this retreat, and I can see covers virtually a lot of things. I believe at the end of the program, we'll be able to have an insight, a very wonderful insight on what we are supposed to do, our roles as board members, as stakeholders. Once again, I want to thank the management for doing the necessary thing. Thank you very much.
Oh, like doing my goodwill messages, I actually commended the state agencies for the laudable work they've been doing. Because, like I said, a lot of agencies, state agencies that they don't have board constituted. I also want to give kudos to Mr. Governor for constituting the board, because it's one of the major objectives of having the agencies in states, where you don't have the board and it's only the management running the affairs. It doesn't actually go well for the agencies. So with the constitution of the board, the governor, definitely the agency will be able to move forward and do things better. They've been doing well, but definitely they'll be able to, because they have direction to move on.
Osun Health Insurance Agency is not relenting in its efforts of the actualization of the vision of being a world-class provider of access to sustainable, qualitative health care readily available and affordable to every resident of the state. Ẹ káàbọ̀ sábàlá ètò ìlédè abínibí wa. Ohun tí a gbéyẹ̀wò lónìí lórí ètò ní ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tí àjọ tó fún ìlera ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ṣe fún àwọn ọmọ ìgbìmọ̀ tí yóò máa ṣàkóso àjọ náà tí wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ hàn sípò lẹ́nu lọ́lọ́ yìí. Ìmọ̀ ló sì jẹ́ ohun èlò tó lágbára jù láti yí àwùjọ padà. Èyí yìí gan ló ṣokùnfà ọ̀rọ̀ tí gbogbo ènìyàn máa ń sábà sọ wípé ìmọ̀ lágbára. Àjọ tó fún ìlera ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ilé iṣẹ́ tó mọ rírì ìwá ìmọ̀ kún ìmọ̀ àti lílo ìmọ̀ tẹ́nìyàn ní náà láti fi tayọ nínú iṣẹ́ tẹ́nìyàn ń ṣe àti láti fi ní ipa rere nínú iṣẹ́ ìrànmọ́nìyàn lọ́wọ́. Èyí ló ṣokùnfà ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lọ́jọ́ 4 tí àjọ náà ṣètò fún àwọn ọmọ ìgbìmọ̀ tí wọ́n ṣẹ̀ṣẹ̀ búra fún láti máa ṣàkóso àjọ náà pẹ̀lú àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ àjọ náà, níbi tí gómìnà Adémọ́lá Jackson Nurudeen Adeleke ti gba àwọn ọmọ ìgbìmọ̀ tó ń ṣàkóso àjọ tó fún ìlera àti àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ náà nímọ̀ràn láti lọ máa ní ipa rere nínú ohun gbogbo tí wọ́n bá ń ṣe àti tí wọ́n bá ń sọ. Gómìnà Adémọ́lá Adeleke tí kọmíṣánná fún ètò ìlera Bàrísítà Jọlá Akíntọ́lá gbẹnusọ fún níbi ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ náà sọ bó ti ṣe pọn dandan sí kí gbogbo àwọn tó wà nípò àṣẹ, yálà èyí tí wọ́n dìbò yàn sípò tàbí èyí tí wọ́n gba ipò láti ṣiṣẹ́ kan tàbí òmíràn lábẹ́ ìjọba gómìnà Adémọ́lá Adeleke pẹ̀lú àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ ní ìfejìn sí iṣẹ́ wọn kí wọ́n sì fọwọ́sowọ́pọ̀ láti lè borí ìgbéníjà gbogbo.
Ẹ mọ̀ pé wọ́n ṣẹ̀yàn àwọn members board báyìí so tó má dé èèyàn sí ipò ó yẹ kéèyàn mọ kí lòun fẹ́ bá pàdé nípò tó ń yan òun sí ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ tó fẹ́ fún wọn. Àwọn èèyàn tó ń kájú ẹ̀ náà yàn wọ́n bọ́tẹ ipò ilé tó ń wà ipò tuntun ni wọ́n fẹ́ dá wọn lẹ́kọ̀ọ́ láti make sure pé ọ́fíìsì tó ń wà wọ́n á lè deliver to expectation. Everybody sọ̀rọ̀ nípa ibi tí ó ti àdé dúró lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ pé àwọn ní àkọ́kọ́ ní gbogbo orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà, àwọn làṣíwájú tó ń wò. So a fẹ́ kán wà ní ipò àṣíwájú yẹn kán má padà sẹ́yìn, nítorí ẹ̀ ní tírénì ilé ìta ń ṣe yìí. Ẹgbọ́n gbà tí executive secretary tó ń dárúkọ gbogbo achievement ti àbúdé láàrin oṣù mẹ́fà táwọn dé gbogbo nǹkan tó ti gbèsè yẹn ó lójú state tó lè sọ pé òun ti rú ẹ̀. So ipò tó ń wà yẹn a fẹ́ kó ń maintain ẹ̀ kó má di wọn wálẹ̀ gbogbo ilé ìta sí wọn.
Ṣáájú nígbà tó ń kí àwọn olùkópa nínú ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ lọ́jọ́ 4 náà síbi ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ náà ní akọ̀wé àgbà fún àjọ tó fún ìlera ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun Dókítà Akíntúndé Akíndélé sọ̀rọ̀ lórí àǹfààní sósodo sínú ìdánilẹ́kọ̀ọ́ náà. Ó sì tún ṣàlàyé lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ oríṣiríṣi àṣeyọrí tí àjọ náà ti ń ṣe láti ìgbà tó ti dé ipò náà.
Gbogbo ọ̀nà ni ìjọba fi ń tì wá lẹ́yìn ìjọba sẹ́nitọ́ Démọ́lá Adélékè wọ́n gbogbo nǹkan náà fi ń tì wá lẹ́yìn nítorí bá ti rí pé yóò ṣàǹfààní fún gbogbo olùgbé ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun pátápátá kò sí tá a bá sọ̀rọ̀ fún wọn gbogbo tó bá nínú wọn fi ń tì wá lẹ́yìn láti fi ṣe lágbára Ọlọ́run kọ́ lọ́run wà pẹ̀lú wa àfi dá wọn lójú pé a ní sinmi tá a bá ti rí pé gbogbo olùgbé ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun wọn wà lálàáfíà.
Àjọ adójútòfò ìlera ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun kò tẹ̀tì ní ìgbà kankan nínú ìlàkàkà láti mú àlá ìdásílẹ̀ àjọ náà wá sí ìmúṣẹ àti láti rí dájú pé ó jẹ́ àjọ tí ìṣọwọ́ṣiṣẹ́ rẹ̀ jẹ́ ìtẹ́wọ́gbà káàkiri orílẹ̀-èdè àgbáyé nírí dájú pé gbogbo olùgbé ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀ṣun ló ní àǹfààní sí ètò ìlera tó péye pẹ̀lú owó péréte ní gbogbo ìgbà lálẹ́ sojúsàájú ẹnikẹ́ni. níbi tí ẹ ó ti máa dánu dúró ní lónìí lórí ètò ẹ tún jẹ́ ká dìjọ pàdé lọ́sẹ̀ tó ń bọ̀ fún àkọ́tún ètò yìí kan náà láṣẹ Olódùmarè ọba àṣẹ̀dá jẹ́ tí ìgbà náà ire o.